Number 4.
Both jungles starting up from the top side of the jungle and will be ending off at the onto the gold lane. At least when it comes down to mobility, it's relatively fair to say the Selangor Red Giants have got quite a bit of the mobility coming in from Innocent, Yoom, Sekais, and Cram. What's something that I'm really wanting to see is just how the proxy from Cram is going to work with, especially since if a Hilda is just running right in your face.
Yeah, Momo is smashing him very well. Very, very well.
By the way, just to point out here, Cram is opting for a Petrify, not going for the Revitalize. So
I like that.
This still could be a tanky Benedetta because the base damage from Benedetta is already pretty high by itself. But again, a different something different, where more crowd control instead of more sustain.
Yeah, it's a tempo breaker, right? And me and Gideon, we discussed about this. We both agree that the Petrify does bring a bit more because you want that tempo breaker, you want that engage tool to hit the backline instead of selfishly using Revitalize. But Momo is gonna be baited in still though. The first blood, Zayat finds it on a Cram. Tempest of Blaze used, Momo jumps on the Sakai. This is not looking good for them. Yums finds a knockout with the Jikundo, but Todak, they have to Revitalize. It's time to go all in. Yums flicker to safety. There's gonna be the lantern from Diamond Senpoi. They opt to go for Sakai. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Todak.
Let me remind you, gentlemen, man, that Selangor Red Giants, they want the farm. The one that doesn't need the farm is Cram, and Cram was the first one to die. So, like, if you want anyone to die, I guess it's Cram. But again, like, this is...
But he's still at level 3.
I don't know.
To be fair,
And Sakai also went down.
it's not.
Oh yeah, Sakai's went down too. Yeah.
Sekai's went down too. Oh yeah, you're right. Not
Let's see
exactly
here.
the great start, huh?
Yeah, it's not a great start, but again, gotta believe in the champions. This must be a draft that they've been training religiously in scrims, and this might be one of their best drafts. But this is a very aggressive draft that really relies on making sure the enemy makes some kind of early game mistake, and then you punish them on it. Because this is a draft that can punish mistakes, but Todak, it's really on them now. Will they actually do a mistake?
I mean, it does feel like more of a Vamos-esque kind of draft. SRG
I agree.
side.
I agree.
But one thing that I really don't like. Okay, well, hold on.
Sakai.
Taunts into a lot of crowd control. Sakai runs away. Zai chases for him. Sakai plays in the shadows. Zai still wants it. Outplayed, maybe. Tempest of Blaze. Sakai. Oh, the shadow kill!
Why?
Shows it out. It's done. Black final blow. And Yellow fights him with the AOG. Sakai does go down. They find the king. Stormy and Innocent on top of Yanlord, but he's so tanky. Yus wants to run away. Yanlord soaking up the damage. Blazing Duet come in, and Yanlord survives. Sigu guys wants the kill on the Yums, cannot find it.
Dude, Sakai's died, but that was the Sky Prince play. He outplayed that.
Great iframes, great timing. I thought that was him dead already. But back to the thing that I wanted to say. Selangor Red Giants, early game, they don't really have got a very thick amount of HP nor defense. That is one thing that I find might be a problem. When Momo runs into their face, they don't quite literally have an answer. Except for Stormy, where he can just run away to his nightmarish spawn.
Either ways, I see signs of life here from Selangor Red Giants. Sakai is starting to be a little bit more confident in his plays. This Hayabusa may be the answer. But again, starting 1-2-0 on Hayabusa is very difficult. But you're a champion. You can't say it's impossible.
See how much pressure Cram puts onto Zayat. Purple buff, secured by Retribution. Zayat on the run. It's the rest of Todak. They are in SRG's side of the jungle to try to track Sakai's down. And the most important part is that in terms of experience, if Sakai keeps in terms of pacing with Zayat, I think they're going to have a decent time. Bottom side, Chiku guys with the trade against Innocent. Yums is going to show up, trying to buy space for Innocent. They find it.
Right now, Lord is frontlining for the team. And Toda, this is what they're trying to do. They want to establish some kind of map pressure, right? Because if they can control the map, they can limit how much Selangor Red Giants can farm. And if you deny Selangor Red Giants of the farm, then their timer is going to get messed up. And that's kind of how you defeat this kind of draft.
It's definitely going to be very important breakpoints for the side of Selangor Red Giants for this game.
Innocent can clear the way first. Pinsent needs help right now. No BMI. Innocent with Purify. Just can't get away. His teammate's not even nearby.
Yeah. Right now, okay, wait. Like, break this down for me. Wait, I'm the analyst. I should break it down. Okay, never mind. I'll do it. Right. Selangor Red Giants, so far, what they want to do is to not lose by 2,000 gold. Right now, they're losing by 1,000. It's still fine. And we're seeing how they're doing this by pushing the side lanes. So guys, if you can get out of this, you're amazing.
They can get it. Time point. Yep.
He's amazing.
Got brought into the right place,
Okay.
but Tingle guys comes in. That's the trade back.
No more.
So
No.
it's still worth it, right, Crab? Electro final blow. It's gonna look to clear that wave, get out from here. Brilliant use by Chiku, guys. It's gonna be safe. So I mean, both teams still trading 1 for 1.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut up.
We need you.
Shut up, Fel.
You heard the man, the gentleman man.
Me?
No, he said shut up, Phil.
Shut up, Abstract.
Okay.
This is the Malaysian way. Just get used to it. You know, just get used to it. This is how we have fun. Now Momo is putting pressure onto Sakai's.
That's
Sakai's.
gotta be out.
Sakai's.
Whoa.
He got the buff, right? You gotta look at the good and the bad. He got the buff. That's the good.
But that's a 30 seconds retribution cooldown.
Yeah.
When the fact that there's a total as well.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Wow, He's gonna get pulled back. He's gone. So much burst from Todak.
To be fair, I feel like Slangory Giants, they can't really contest for the turtle as well.
I mean, they kind of need quite a bit of farm, right?
I'm sorry, but I'm really unsure about this aspect. I want Stormy to prove me wrong, but I'm really unsure on this aspect.
It's 0-0-0 right now.
It is. Petrify, actually. Oh, she's not used. Doesn't look like it. So, I mean, at least Cram has been able to manage the sideways pretty well.
Yeah,
Talk about
yeah.
being independent, right? They're not. It's like a 1.5k for Todak, like 7 minutes into the game. All things considered, SRG pretty much even.
Yeah, I would say Slangory Giants so far hasn't really been punished.
Yeah.
Right? We can talk about that. They haven't really been punished. If they die, they just like get picked off here and there, or Sakai is not having the time to farm, but they have options.
Stop Cram. Eye for an eye. Easy escape. You can see a potential collapse from Todak, right? Zai is left to his own devices on the top side, sort of playing that side wave. So Cram will recall to deal with Zayat on the top side.
We're currently 7 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, with a close to about 2,000 gold lead in favor for Todak. I mean, realistically speaking, Selangor Giants, they probably want to come online by 15 minutes in.
Shadow kill from Sakai. That's a kill on the Zyme standpoint. They're gonna go in with all the big ultimates. Taunted up, Sakai. No room to breathe, and Yanlord gets Momo out.
Dude, Sakai so far has been targeted a lot, but this is a good thing because he's buying space for Innocent. Innocent is 0-1 and 0. He's been farming up relatively well. Honestly, even Stormy is farming out relatively well. So Sakai is the sacrificial lamb. He's like, you know what? Come get me.
I mean, we talked about in the previous game, right? We gotta shift the focus from one person to another. Todak still believes that Sakai is gonna be one of the important players, while kind of leaving Innocent alone.
Yeah. And Cram has been a nuisance so far. This Benedetta, hard to take down. Clears all the side waves. He's doing very good housekeeping. I think SRG is all about setting up the roadblock, right? The longer we can stall out Todak, the better our chances will be.
Looking at Sakai's again, Momo is just... this is man-to-man defense. Momo's job is to make sure that Sakai's doesn't do anything, but... I mean, it's working. It's working right now, but there's two more problematic players from Slangory Giants, and now looking at the turtle, Zai scares it.
Yeah, attempted lore steal, not gonna come through. Yunsu will just have to eat it. It's a good attempt by SRG, but at the end of the day, it's all about the attempt. The Cram should be able to get away from this. And SRG now got a hold. It's just the first lord. It's not the end of the world just yet.
Realistically speaking, the 50-50 battle is not exactly a game that Selangor Giants could have won. Sakai's was, what, 2 levels down below from Zayat? And now, unfortunately, we're looking about 3 levels difference. SRG is probably going to be losing quite a bit of their turrets from this point onwards, with all of the outer and the inner turrets being destroyed. All of these money bags are going to transfer over to the side of Todak, might getting themselves 6k lead.
They're trying to kill to Momo, but instant disengage from Yanlor, right? Split the battlefield, so Yumsi's going to go down again. It's just so hard for SRG to join these fights. And Todak, they find another takedown, they take them in tier 1. They might even go for more. Zayat threatening Innocent. Cram taunted up. Eye for an eye. Pull back. Goes there. Petrify. Finds the trade, but the commitment from SRG is just unwarranted. And Todak finds more than it came for.
I still don't see any form of impact coming from the side of Stormy just yet. With the 4 kills that SRG managed to get for themselves, Stormy wasn't part of it at just all.
Cody shoot out, but Lord still healthy. Chico guy, he's in. Looking for Stormy. That's the kick under the crystal. Yums finds a punish. Consolation prize from SRG at this point of time. Lord will be cleared out, and Todak will settle for top inhibitor.
Dude, right now, Slangory Giants, their backs are against the wall. if they don't have the items they need, then this is going to be very, very troublesome. They still have the holy defense from the mid as well as bottom inhibitor, but after that's gone, they don't really have much defense left. Sakai's only now hitting level 12, so his Ogi Shadow Kill will hit the hardest right now, but again, I just want to look at items. If Innocent doesn't have 3 items at 10 minutes, it's not going to be a good time for him. Stormy at this point needs a Holy Crystal.
That's
Innocent,
the
that's the third?
Yeah, I think that's the third. Yeah, Golden
All right.
Staff. How is Innocent going to survive against all these bursts from Todak? Stay.
From this point onwards, SRG has got a rough road ahead of themselves. The junglers can't contest for the 50-50, and even if they do want to contest for the 50-50, there is, of course, an ever-emerging lane at the top lane, pushing, and Todak can just play the slow game.
On a kick, that's going to be Momo only. Revitalized duos, AOG, backline exposed. Stormy will get away with the dominance descent, but Cram goes back in with the Petrify. Team not ready to follow up. Thankfully, Cram survives.
Right now, this is good-ish. Oh, Cram is going damage?
I feel like
Are they feeling desperate?
I think they are. Cram realized that they just don't have the damage.
I mean, to be fair, I think that Cram is pretty annoying, and Todak hasn't really found a way to really kill Cram just yet.
This is a risky move.
It is.
This is a desperation move. If it works out, it's gonna look amazing.
And we're gonna try. Momo now has no Revitalize. Blazing Duet, everything committed. Third guy, Innocent is the target. Stormy ran down by Zayed. It's Innocent. PMI's back, he's down. They only got Momo though, that's not enough.
Sakai's next.
It's a double kill for Chiku, guys. Todak has just found 3. And with the minion wave, mid and bot side, might be an opportunity. Cram newly got a Hunter Strike. Has to put it to the test. Bottom wave will go down for sure.
We talked about Jushin, man. Jushin has been lecturing right now. Todak is looking amazing. Cram trying to go for the defense.
It's the final blow. Cram bursted down. And Todak ever so close. They're gonna go for the crystal. That's the kick. Minion wave will be cleared out in time. Yum barely holds on to the base. Yan Lord traded in the process. Stormy comes back. Todak plays it safe.
Todak is just sharpening the guillotine at this point in time, settling down the inhibitor turrets in the top lane and the bottom lane. They've decided to play things a little bit safe by taking the Lord.
If you're an SRG fan, I don't know what kind of emotions you're going through, because even for me, I'm enjoying this game in my heart. I can't take it. Look at Chiku, guys, dealing the most amount of damage. Zayed is keeping up. Innocent and Stormy, we haven't seen the Claude for a while. Zas has been lower in priority. This might be the only draft from Slangoray Giants that I really don't like.
Oh, again, it definitely feels lesser like what SRG, at least the SRG that we usually see. They are biding time, 13.5 minutes in, but you're looking for impact. And that window is closing. It's Todak holding SRG in a chokehold. About to squeeze them dry. And Cram might get solo kill. Eye for an eye, Tempest of Blade doesn't get it. Lord pouring in, SRG will most likely lose all structures. AOG used, Sakai gets caught. Taunted up, Sakai goes down. Todak wants to win, and Todak might have got it. They will scar the legacy of the Red Giants.